Welcome back, everybody. Let me see, I might have to reopen my chat screen, readjust this link. Alright, new link should be in there. Right, got the new pin up there. Somebody wants to take the Falcons, I'll throw in the Cardinals free. Somebody wants to snag them. Add them to your order. Just went ahead and got Cardinals down to 159. Falcons down to 949. Raiders 499 down to 249, so that's half off. Same with the Dolphins. Saints are 699 down to 399, and Eagles 499 down to 249. Raiders going down. Scott. Is anybody else? Anybody else? Are you out there? All right. Raiders down. I don't know if you're here listening, Scott, but I'm going to go ahead and give you the Cardinals for free. Since you're the one that's helping out here. That gets us down to 4 left. Last 4. We got Falcons, Raiders, Dolphins, and Saints. No. Yeah. Was that it? Gotta refresh. Sebastian, there is. We only have a few teams left, though. Jeremy taking down the Falcons. We're down to our last 3 teams, Sebastian. Hope you're doing well in Germany. We have... let's see. Let me update this. 3 left. We have Dolphins, Saints, and Eagles. Dolphins, Saints, and Eagles. Good luck, Jeremy. Appreciate you, brother. The link that I just posted, Sebastian, has the last 3 in there. Dolphins and Eagles are half off, $4.99 down to $2.49, and then the Saints are $6.99 down to $3.99. I want to say Drew Brees has autos, which typically do really well. I wouldn't be surprised. Dan Marino, Tyreek Hill. Let's see. What did I say? Drew Brees. Yeah, Drew Brees. Drew Brees has multiple autos. Spencer Rattler, Derek Carr, Chris Olave, Drew Brees, Dolphins, Dan Marino, Jason Taylor, Dan Marino, Jalen Waddle, Ricky Williams, and Eagles? Was it Eagles? No, it's Eagles. Eagles is crazy. Oh. Lane Johnson is the only one that signs, huh? I guess. Full checklist. I should have just did team sets. Eagles. I mean, I've seen tons of Saquon, but I mean, I guess I didn't take into account they weren't signed. Maybe that's why they're kind of dragging. But Eagles. Saquon Barkley, silver bar out of 10. Lane Johnson has a NFL Shield autograph. Barkley and Jalen Hurts both have NFL Shield diamonds. Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry have a dual shield. There's a quad shield. Josh Jacobs, Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, and Derrick Henry. And then there's all-decade dual autographs, Brian Dawkins and Troy Polamalu. All right, just hit those last three again. Last three hit again. Eagles, Saints, and Dolphins. Eagles, Saints, and Dolphins. I'd say, I mean, it's definitely going to be harder to hit Shields. But if you're chasing the ink, Saints and Dolphins is where it's at. Mm. Eagles. Eagles. Um, my sound's working. Is anybody else having issues hearing me? Let me see if I can. I know this might do some stuff. Hello. Okay. Thank you, D. Bum, 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 bum. Panda Bear. Let's go, Panda. Thank you. All right. Down to Dolphins and Eagles. Good luck, Panda. 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 We love Panda. All right. Dolphins and Eagles. I don't know if you guys heard me earlier today too. Though we had two cases of Eminence. One of them was open on Whatnot earlier today. According to Panini and everywhere else, there's supposed to be a total of 10 cards per box. The box they opened on Whatnot had 19 total cards. I'm under the impression that this box will have somewhere near that. Let me see. Oh, you know what? They locked it, but there was a. Steve Young 101. Emmett Smith auto. Randy Moss bar auto. What else? Michael Penix. Bo Nix. No, non-auto on the Knicks and the Michael Penix. Man, what else was there? There was a lot. There was a lot of Cowboys. I remember that specifically. Trying to think of anything else off the top of my head. I'd go grab it if they didn't have the other studio locked. But I would say the biggest hits were the there was a Barry Sanders. Was it Barry Sanders duel? I'd say the biggest hit was a Steve Young 101. The Randy Moss bar auto. I'm trying to think what else though. Let me see if they have pictures anywhere. Let's see. Let me update this really quick. Refresh. All right. All right, hit those Dolphins and Eagles again. I'm going to check to see if there's any pictures that popped up on our social media. The media socials. Let's see. No, they did not post any pictures. Come on. Maybe tomorrow. Daniel closing us up. All right. Appreciate you, Daniel. Absolute snags. The panda coming through. So I promised the box to Ed earlier. If I can somehow get the other one that they ripped earlier, I will make sure you get it, Panda. All right. Let's see. Let me get this stuff situated. Appreciate you being understanding. Of course, thank you. Just need the last bit of data to sync, and we should be good to go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 teams to load here. Refresh. Right. Export. Right. Pulling that open. All right. Duplicate and insert portrait. Label. All right. Awesome. Come on. I'm excited. All right, what is up, everybody? Bayze here at Mojobreak. Today is Friday, October 24th, and we are getting ready to break our 2024 Panini Eminence NFL Hobby one-box case. Pick your team number 1. As always, all cards ship here at Mojobreak. Going to run through our team list. Adam with the Seahawks, Adev, Panthers, and Patriots. Bisucher with the Lions, Colts, Vikings, and Giants. Dan with the Bills. D. Janis, Dolphins, Saints, and Eagles. Thank you for the close, D. Janis. Duong, Bengals. Edward, Cowboys, and Steelers. Ikar with the Titans. Gil, Jets, and Buccaneers. Hair Raven with the Rams and 49ers. HOVZ, Falcons, and Ravens. Jaime, Jaguars. JC may be with the Browns. Heavy Rain, Packers. Rich by Stock, Texans. And Scott, our MVP today. Bears, Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers, Commanders, and Cardinals. All right. I do appreciate y'all, though. Not just saying. Scott was MVP. All right. Let me go and get this box open up. Anybody want the styrofoam in the box? Probably not. All right. So, here's our box. I'm going to go ahead and turn it away just so that I can get all of the cards on top. Our covers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't even know where to start. I don't know if you guys heard what I said earlier about there being more than the cards. More than 10 cards. I'm pretty positive that is the case here. You guys didn't peek, did you? All right, so this is just the top. Just the top. All right, we're gonna start over here. I have no clue what is, but good luck, everybody. Thank you guys again for jumping in. Come on, please. Wow, Justin Jefferson, 1 out of 5 for the Vikings. I don't know if any of you guys know this, but I am a Justin Jefferson super collector, and this is the first year he's ever in Eminence. I'm well aware of that. If anybody wants to gift this to me, I would much appreciate it. I had a feeling I was going to pull a Justin Jefferson too. I had a feeling, just a gut feeling. All right, card number 2 for the Rams. Wow, 3 out of 3. Puka Nacua. Laundry tag, on-field laundry tag. Very nice, Rams. Somebody was talking about the Rams earlier. The Rams hit. Who had the Rams here? Raven. All right. Next up, let's see. Card number 3. I think we know. Wow. John Elway on the gold bar. 3 out of 3. Super Bowl. Super Bowl. Wow. Super Bowl champions. Gold bar. John Elway for the Broncos. That is insane. 14 karat gold. All right. Next up. Wow. 5 out of 5. Nike swoosh. Zay Flowers for the Ravens. 5 out of 5 on the Nike swoosh. Zay Flowers, Ravens. Very nice. HOVZ. HOVZ. All right. What do we got? Card 4, 5? Oh, come on. Wow. Another one. John Elway, 2 out of 10. Epic Legends on the silver bar. John Elway going back to back. Back to back. 2 John Elway bars on the top. All right. And next up for the Dolphins, Jason Taylor, 1 out of 3. Gilded Graphs. Panda. There you go, Panda. Jason Taylor, Gilded Graphs on the close. And let's see. This is the last card from the top. From the top. We still have the bottom layer. We got another logo. Another laundry tag. Wow! 2 out of 3. Patrick Mahomes. Boop! Let's go. Prominent patches. That is sick. Wow. All we needed was some ink on that. We still take this, but imagine some ink on this thing. That would be insane. All right. We have to take Jay Jettas down for our chief, Patty Mahomes. All right. Bottom layer next. None of these moved. All right. There we go. All right. I don't even know where to start. Let's see. I'm just going to go. I'm going to start from the bottom right. All right. Here we go. 3 out of 3. Do we get another Nike swoosh? And looks like it. For the Jets, Braylon Allen, 3 out of 3. Nike swoosh. Rookie patch auto. Nice hit, Jets. Gill. Right. Oh my gosh, I think I know. Wow. Peyton Manning and Terrell Owens dual auto. All decade. 3 out of 10. Colts and Cowboys. This is going to be one heck of a random. B. Suture and Edward. Duel. I'm not looking forward to that random. All right, next up. Eminent Potential. For the Minnesota Vikings, J.J. McCarthy. 4 out of 5. Nice hit. B. Suture again. Very nice. 4 out of 5. 4 plus 5 equals 9 equals jersey number. All right. 2 cards left. Unless there's more under here. No. I don't believe so. Super Bowl champions. For the Cowboys, Roger Staubach and Tony Dorsett. 9 out of 10. Very nice. 9 out of 10. Duel. There you go, Ed. A little something. Staubach and Tony Dorsett. All right. Last card. And then we will get into the random. Oh my gosh. MVP. For the Colts. 3 out of 3. Peyton Manning. Gold bar. The Sheriff. That was a pretty insane case. How do we hit 2 Mahomes autos? Empty there. Yeah. Nothing in there. Let you guys see everything. Thank you guys again for jumping in this one. That was insane. We do have one random. And it'll be for this one. And then we'll do the recap after that. All right, so let me get this set up 1 second. All right, we got Colts on the top. And Cowboys on the bottom. All right, so this is the random for the Peyton Manning, Terrell Owens dual auto out of 10 between the Colts and the Cowboys. Good luck. All right, 3 times on the roll. 1, 2, 3. 3 times. That'll go to the Colts. Congratulations, Colts. And this card belongs to you. All right, recap incoming, and this will go to you, Ed. I'll make sure that gets to you, okay? All right. All right, here we go. Zay Flowers, 5 out of 5, Nike swoosh for the Ravens. John Elway, 3 out of 3, gold bar, Super Bowl champion gold bar. Puka Nacua, 3 out of 3 for the Rams, laundry tag. Tony Dorsett and Roger Staubach out of 10 for the Cowboys. J.J. McCarthy, 4 out of 5 for the Vikings. Braylon Allen, 3 out of 3, Nike swoosh for the Jets. Justin Jefferson, 1 out of 5 for the Vikings. Jason Taylor, 1 out of 3 for the Dolphins. Another John Elway. This time it's the Epic Legends, 2 out of 10 for the Broncos. And then we had the Peyton Manning, Terrell Owens dual auto out of 10. And that went to the Colts on the random. And we had the Peyton Manning 3 out of 3 MVP gold bar auto. And finally we had the Patrick Mahomes 2 out of 3 laundry tag for the Chiefs. Prominent patches. All right, y'all. That will do it for me tonight, this morning. I'll be back later on today. More Topps basketball. Diamond Icons, Impeccable Football, a couple other things. But yes, that'll do it for me. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today, being a part of this Eminence. My first time ripping Eminence, so it was tons of fun. But I will catch you all later today if you guys decide to come back. I hope you guys have a good rest of your mornings. Have a good one. Peace.